Polite behaviors that are actually manipulative mind games. Let's get started. Number 8. Praise that hurts. You got a compliment that made you feel like you just ate a sandwich full of thumbtacks. That's the backhanded praise. An insult that went to school. Your coworker remarks, "Wow, you really did a good job this time." This time, actually. That's not a good thing. Someone is telling you that your normal job is bad. These individuals are lovely, but they make you feel awful. It's like getting hit in the face with a soft glove. One item people often say is, "You're so brave to wear that." In other words, I wouldn't be caught dead in it. And you can't even tell them to stop. If you say something, you're suddenly the horrible one who can't take a compliment. They could add, "Your new haircut makes your face look less round." So your face used to look like a basketball. These individuals think they're smart. They're just being jerks who have to do more. Or, "You're a lot nicer when you don't attempt to be funny." That's not helpful. Someone is telling you that you need to start over with your whole personality. The delivery is always spot on, with a smile that makes you feel good. In the meantime, you're thinking about whether or not to say thank you. You may also toss your coffee at them. They do this to feel better than others without seeming bad. It's vandalism of feelings. They feel smart when they leave. While you're still not sure what to think, the trap is just right. You react too much, don't do anything, and they keep doing it. The kidding cover-up. Someone says something that makes you feel like you've been punched in the gut. A real insult that sounds like a casual remark. They smack you with relax when you flinch or call them out. "I was only joking." Now you're the one with the problem. You're too touchy. You don't have a sense of humor. This isn't just a lousy joke. It's a sneaky way to gaslight someone. A way for someone to say something unpleasant and then not have to deal with the consequences. They want to hurt you, but they're too scared to say it. So they put their nasty words in present packaging that says humor. If you respond harshly, they will soon say they are innocent. Wow. I guess some folks can't take a little teasing. They hit their target but don't have to deal with the consequences. They don't say they're sorry for being cruel. They're making fun of you for having feelings. It's like hitting someone and then getting furious at them for getting blood on your clothes. Your friend might always make fun of how dirty your place is. Every joke hurts. But if you remark, "Hey, that's not funny," they say, "Lighten up. It was all in fun." You start to doubt yourself over time. Maybe I'm too touchy. That's the gaslighting. You don't trust your own feelings. This is a pattern of hurtful comments that are meant to be funny. The joker always says that what they say doesn't matter. It seems pleasant on the outside, but deep down it hurts your confidence. They always look like they didn't do anything wrong. While you are heartbroken and bewildered, a real joke makes everyone laugh. This type makes one person pain and everyone else feel bad. 6. Honesty as a weapon. You know the individual who says something unpleasant and then adds, "I'm just being honest." They'll say, "Your presentation was a total failure," and then appear astonished when you're angry. They're not telling the truth. They're being mean. Using honesty as a good explanation. When someone says, "I'm just being brutally honest," notice how they stress the word brutal. They use honesty as a cover to utter whatever unpleasant thing comes to mind. If you don't like it, you're the problem. You can't take the truth. They hit you and then they make you feel horrible for bleeding. They feel taller when they put you down. Sometimes they're just letting off steam. They say they are fearless truth-tellers. In the meantime, you look feeble. Their lack of fundamental civility makes you look bad. If someone says, "That presentation was embarrassing," you don't learn anything useful. You just feel bad. That's not helpful. That's someone who likes being mean to others. Being honest doesn't have to hurt. You can tell someone their presentation needs work without hurting their feelings. "Hey, I saw several things that could make your presentation better," which is different from saying, "That was a disaster." Same fact, different way of saying it. One builds up while the other tears down. People who are brutally honest say they're helping you. No, they're not. They're doing themselves a favor. Being cruel and not getting in trouble. Being honest means being kind. It wants to help, not hurt. You're not honest if your honesty makes people feel worse. You are just cruel with a dictionary. When someone says they're sorry, you feel worse instead of better. Like somebody just said something nice to you and then kicked you in the shins. That's the false sorry. The apology that doesn't mean anything. The classic, "I'm sorry if you felt bad." That sly little "if" means they don't feel bad about what they did. They're sorry you felt that way. Then there's, "I'm sorry you feel that way." The Swiss Army knife of mind games. It sounds kind, but it truly means your feelings are your problem. One of my favorites is, "Mistakes were made." But who? The fairy of mistakes. It's never clear. This is the company's special. And then the, I'm sorry, but the great apology eraser is. Everything preceding it is just a setup. Sorry I ate your lunch, but it was just sitting there. I'm sorry if I came out as harsh. Sometimes they downplay things. Not sorry for being mean. Sorry you thought that. These false apologies are meant to make you feel bad. You walk away and think, wait, am I overreacting? It's judo with words, using your yearning for closure against you. They seem to be doing the right thing in society. They said they were sorry, but they haven't done anything. It's like an apology prize for everyone. Punishing stillness. Someone stops chatting to you all of a sudden. Not because they're busy or need to calm down. This is that cold, planned quiet. The one where you know you're in trouble. They may be in the same room. Abel can talk just fine. But they don't give you anything. If you're lucky, you can get one-word responses. Or they don't even see you. This isn't needs room. This is on purpose. Punishing silence. A strong mind game that seems like nothing. The individual who is given the silent treatment may seem calm on the outside, like they're doing the right thing. But it's generally a planned action. Instead of stating, I'm angry out loud, they make you guess. They make you feel uncomfortable. It's like playing charades, but no one is having fun. The answer is always you messed up. You keep going over all of your recent interactions, wondering what you did wrong. Did you say something that hurt someone's feelings? Did you forget an important date? Do you breathe too loudly? This makes you anxious and unsure of yourself since you have to think about yourself. You might even say you're sorry for something you don't know you did, just to shatter the silence. That's the trick. The quiet is meant to make you feel so bad that you modify how you act, or give in. Not always is it quiet. It's avoiding or blocking. One-word answers that are blunt. Not making eye contact. Mumbling. Changing the subject all the time. Everything is meant to ignore you, and make any real talk pointless. The individual who gives the silent treatment feels that they have some power over the other person. But for the target, it's really upsetting and hurts their self-esteem. The silent treatment may look passive, yet it is an active way to control, punish, and manipulate. All without uttering a word. Gifts that come with strings. You get a present that feels like it came with a loan. This is the present that looks like a Trojan horse. On the outside, they're nice, but on the inside, they're full with emotional baggage. A coworker brings you an expensive watch for your birthday, putting on a whole show. I spotted this and knew I had to get it for you. I realize money has been tough, but you deserve something nice. You now have a watch that costs more than your rent, and every time they see you without it, they give you that look. I spent a lot of money on that watch look. You keep checking the clock not because you need to, but because they might see you without your emotional shackle on your wrist. Or your neighbor offers you a brand new lawnmower and then asks you to care their 7 pets for 2 weeks. It's hard to say no when they just given you the best grass-cutting technology. Some individuals offer you something they like. Here's a signed jersey from my favorite sports team that you probably don't know about. Now you have to show this off like it's important. The present turns into a test. Are you thankful enough? Are you using it enough? Did you post about it online with enough excitement? It's like being in a relationship with someone who keeps track of everything. There are no terms and restrictions or an implicit contract that come with real presents. A real gift makes you happy. Not like you just joined a pyramid scheme predicated on guilt. Weaponized worry. You can't wait to open your own business. You tell them what you plan to do. Someone leans in with a troubled look on their face. I completely support you, but I'm worried that you might be taking on too much. You actually put a lot of thinking into this, right? I just say this because I care. Does this seem helpful? But it's concern that can be used as a weapon. These folks act like they are on your side, but they are really aiming to hurt you. They pretend to be worried when they criticize, like a wolf dressed as a sheep. They come when you're making progress, starting with things like, I'm on your team, but then poke holes in everything. A group in the neighborhood seeks to save a library in their area. A troll who is worried shows up. I also enjoy libraries. But your request is a little too strong. Don't you think I'm just anxious about the reason? They sound helpful, yet they hurt the whole thing. This trick makes it hard for you to do anything. If you push back, you look like the nasty guy who can't handle criticism, who gets upset at someone who's just worried. These manipulators sow seeds of distrust. The worry is like a Trojan horse that brings criticism and doubt right into your confidence. A concern troll is someone who always makes you question your decisions, makes you feel bad about yourself, or keeps you from doing anything. Real friends say what they really care about in distinct ways. They don't just provide you issues. They also give you solutions. If someone's helpful counsel always leads to nothing happening or stops good conversations, that's not concern. That's sabotage dressed up in nice words. They don't want you to do well. Power play by the victim. You know someone who always has a sad story ready, especially when you need something or when they're being called out. This isn't necessarily real distress. Sometimes it's a planned move. Vulnerability that can be used as a weapon. You need to talk to a coworker about not meeting deadlines on a regular basis. They start talking about how bad their week has been as soon as you bring it up. Cat is sick. Problems with the car, how much they have to do. You suddenly feel like the evil guy for talking about work. You feel bad and back off. They did what they set out to do. They've gotten away with it. This strategy works by making you feel bad, obligated, or too empathetic. People that use this trick make up or exaggerate problems to control your feelings and actions, taking away your natural empathy. It's a polite mind game because they look to be having a hard time, and no one wants to be cruel to someone who's already low. But the time is very important. They conveniently show their weakness when they wish to avoid taking responsibility or get an unfair advantage. Think of the friend who always has a problem on payday when it's their turn to help out. They don't want to find answers. They want you to let go of your hopes, give in, or make excuses for what they did. It's a passive approach to dominate someone, having you walk on eggshells around their alleged weakness and using your kindness against you. That's it for today. In the future, I'll make videos like this one. To see them, subscribe.